Hi, I'm Harry from One Direction, and here's what happened when me and the boys came to Ghana for comic relief. This guy's the most talented person I've ever seen. When you come, you know that it's going to change your perspective on some things, but you don't know just how hard it's going to hit you when you're here. Like, you can watch 1,000 appeal films and it's not the same as being here. This is Hamza, and he's just had a baby girl, so this is like a birthing ceremony.
Do you know how to do it?
Probably not, but you can teach me.
Okay, don't worry, I'll teach you.
Alright, good.
I like the way you are dancing.
Today we met a beautiful 3-week-old baby, little girl. Comic Relief can give her help and give her an opportunity to get an education, go to school and get a job and provide for her and her family. When we went into the school, you get to see how the money from Comic Relief really does help, and we see it like firsthand. These kids are going to be the country's future doctors, teachers, and it all starts here. This is the perfect example of your money making a difference. We're here at the main emergency room. It's a bit of a strange atmosphere. It's quite eerie and it's quite quiet. No one's really talking. There's been times where, you know, we've been in the hospital and it's been really, really tough, and I didn't expect it to affect me like it did. You know, when you hold a newborn baby at home, you hold it and you think what it's going to be when it's older, what it's going to be like at school, what football team it's going to support. Yes. And here, the parents look around the hospital and think, how soon is it going to be until I'm back here? Because they have diarrhea or malaria or pneumonia. This little boy is 3 and has malaria and is very anemic, and that's why the bottoms of his feet and his hands are so white. They said he's so weak that even when they found the vein in his hand, he didn't cry. When we come here to see it, when it gets too much, you can just leave the room. And they can't just walk away from it because it's every single day. It's really intense. Hi. Nice to meet you. What's her name?
She's Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn. How old is she?
2 months.
2 months. What's wrong with her?
They said pneumonia.
Pneumonia. So we've just met a lady called Philomena and her baby Gwendolyn, who is 2 months old and has pneumonia. She travelled at 2 a.m. this morning to come and wait for the hospital to open, and now she's critically ill, and it doesn't have to be that way. It's very rare that you get to see the moment when somebody changes someone's life, and that's exactly what we're getting to see here. This baby's one of the lucky ones. He got the vaccination in time. You know, we met loads of kids who we've kind of been dancing with and chatting with, and you get like connections with kids and you don't expect to at all. You think you're just kind of going to see them as a group of kids, and you don't. You know, you connect with individuals, and it's just crazy. Like, I know going home, it's going to affect me for the rest of my life, this trip, because it's crazy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yes, it's crazy.
Yes.
These guys have lived their whole lives. Isn't it? Where's she gone? Now Jess, Umatsu, and we're all friends, right? Are we friends?
My name is Abdi.
Abdi. Abdi, this is Abdi. Huh? Firdaus, this is Firdaus. We've been with these kids for a little bit, and they are the most amazing children you could meet. But what you see in the background is their front and their back garden. It's 2 seconds from their house, and it's a rubbish tip. And don't be the person who sits at home and thinks that you can't help, because you can. Let's spin around.
Hi, I'm Louis from One Direction, and here's what happened when we went to Ghana for Comic Relief. Even in all the appeal films that you watch and you see it and you always think how bad it is, it only now seems real when you're amongst it. Where we're stood, this is where they dump the rubbish and where they go to the toilet, yet where they live is only a metre or two away. You walk down and you smile and wave, and like, you know, all the kids came rushing over to Zayn and me, and like looking at the tattoos and like so like amazed by it, and all these kids are just so cute and they want to shake your hand, and that's what makes you feel like you want to make a difference, because they're such lovely people. And this is what they have to put up with, and they shouldn't, really. Just the spirit and the smiliness, if that makes sense here, it's just amazing, and it's really refreshing to be in amongst people who have nothing, and yet they seem, it's so easy for them to smile. And you know, you walk down the high street of somewhere in London and most people have a face like a slapped bottom. It's Monday morning and we've just arrived at the hospital. Some of these kids have been here for several weeks, and we're going to go and chat to some of their mothers, grandmothers, and see what's wrong with them. The baby's mother?
Grandmother.
What's amazing is the women who are looking after the kids in there, like not just the doctors, but I mean like the grandmother, and like, amazing. And I said, where do you sleep? And she just pointed to the floor. She just sleeps on the hard floor.
So Faridatu has been on the ward for about a month. She came in severely malnourished and with other infections. It's been quite difficult taking her out of her malnourished state.
I think the most frustrating thing is that it's preventable.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was probably the hardest thing I've ever had to do. It just seems unacceptable. that we live the lives that we do, and then this is people's work. Hello. Sully's 15, Idris is 12, and this is their job. You know, they find wires, they burn the wires, they get copper out of that, they sell the copper and make from 70 pence a day up to £3 at the most. What are your aspirations? What do you dream to do?
They want to get an education.
And if you ask the majority of boys where we're from, they want to be a footballer, an actor, and all these boys want an education. Are you happy?
Yeah. They are happy because they've got something to do and earn a living and earn some money. So to that extent, they are happy.
Comic Relief is trying to change people's lives. They're trying to give people qualifications that's going to get them jobs, that's going to get them out of this mess and this environment that no one should have to work in. Who's the best at English? Clearly, the kids here in education are really having a great time. They're learning English, French, chemistry, maths. You know, this is the life that Idris and Sully should have. Okay. One thing was really nice is that one child wrote to me, and it says, "I'm giving you this letter because I want you to be my friend, but the next time, will you come with some books? I would like some books." If I'd known, I would have brought a load of my old maths books because I was never any good at maths. This trip has been a real eye-opener. It's actually been amazing. The thing that I'm finding at the moment is I feel like I'm just starting to understand it and we're leaving. Me personally, and I'm sure all the other boys would agree, I'd love to come back here in like a year, 2 years' time and, you know, see the changes.
Hi, I'm Liam from One Direction, and here's what happened when me and the boys went to Ghana with Comic Relief. Yes, my man. Good man. Yeah, there we go. That was a good little dance, wasn't it? He's still going. Little street party here in Ghana. Look at him, he's showing Harry how to dress now as well. I've been waiting for someone to do that for years. Thinking like back now when I would have been their age, like 8 or 9, you know, my biggest worry of the day would have been whether my mum was going to give me the washing up to do over night time. And I mean, these guys are living in this, like the comparison's just not even close. It's just an absolute different world.
This is Hamza, and he's just had a baby girl, so this is like a birthing ceremony, so they're all gonna come and just like dance and sing and play music.
There we go, a bit of teamwork, and we're all away.
Yes, we're gonna meet the little girl at sport.
Oh, she's so cute. Look at her just sleeping. You know, she's just been born into this. She didn't have a choice whether she was here or not. She's literally just been born into it. And it's mad that, like, where there's a baby sleeping literally 50 yards away from one of the biggest rubbish tips I've ever seen in my life. It's mad. Absolutely mad.
It's a bit strange, isn't it?